Gia Adams, who has been a force of nature in North throughout 2019, this, she has said on Twitter just earlier today, is a real test for her. When Gia Adams was just starting out training, she would watch Laura Di Matteo, who has wrestled here in the Northeast on brief occasions before, former part of Pro Wrestling Eve, as well as the other companies that you listed there, Matthew. And for Gia Adams, it's a real notch on her metaphorical post if she can put away Laura Di Matteo tonight.
Heading from Rome, Italy, and she comes on roaming wherever she damn well pleases tonight.
We see a lot of people in divisions up and down, not just the country, but all over the world, with that mixed MMA style. People like Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey and Killer Kelly. Laura Di Matteo out of Italy was one of the first people to adopt that style in a women's division and just become as hard-hitting as anybody else on a roster.
Right. Let's go with roll there.
Beautiful roll through, and Laura Di Matteo is obviously going to have the speed advantage over Gia Adams.
I'm not going to sound too biased here. It's going to be very interesting to see how Di Matteo is going to adapt. She's not really told. However, she loves a fight.
She certainly does, and Adams has got the home field advantage. Nobody has had a 2019 like Gia Adams, who's been very much adopted by the North Faithful as one of our own. Like, no less than like a year and a half ago, Gia Adams was here and wanted to be a part of the show. Very much like how Satchel Jones was here, waiting in the land of opportunity. And the moment that the spotlight was on Gia Adams, she stole it, and she hasn't given it back yet.
I like Gia Adams to steal the head of her. Oh, never mind. Position there. Reversal there into a headlock. Standing. Taking Gia Adams down to her level there. Very awkward.
Adams may have the size and strength advantage. Di Matteo has the skill and the experience points behind her tonight.
It's amazing to think now. And look at this. Laura's only got 4 years experience. Christ, wait till you see her go. Wait till you get into a third gear and you'll think she's been doing this for decades. Anyway, rather headlocks to begin with, seeing how much power she's going to need to use against Gia. And, yeah, able to escape, turn it into a wrist lock. Keeping her at bay there.
For Di Matteo, it's like chopping down a redwood tonight. Wearing down Gia Adams. If this match goes the distance, it belongs to Laura Di Matteo, because as hard-hitting as Gia Adams is, I have to believe the stamina game belongs to Di Matteo.
Quite a different pace to the match we've just had, with everyone flying around. Oh. Shot there to Gia, so crowd very respectful here to see what both women have got.
This is a real acid test for Laura Di Matteo as well. Her first time in North Wrestling. Coming up next week, she is part of the She Won tournament. Oh my God! She not even got knocked back to London. Massive shoulder boulder by Gia Adams. And look at this, this is a night for Gia Adams where she could really make a statement. Laura Di Matteo, as I was saying, is off to London after this to take part in the She Won tournament for Pro Wrestling Eve. If Gia Adams gets a win tonight, she gets a win over a competitor in the She Won tournament. If that doesn't come in the tournament next year, I don't know what will.
Well, she knows many tactics, but that one did not work. Now she's begging off.
A big swing there, and oh, look at this, the skill of Matteo taking down Gia Adams. One of many debutantes here tonight at Scary Monsters and Super Creeps Part 2. Gene Money joins us a little bit later on tonight. Winding his way from Baker Street to the Riverside, we will see Mao in action against Shreddy later on tonight. That is bound to be an international talking point.
Up another, oh, not quite.
Oh, look at this. This is going for a head scissors. And
the waiting shoulders there.
Big running power slam. Shay to the Bulldog.
Only shades though, the Bulldog would have been 3 there.
Or he would have just screamed, Di Matteo, I'm effed.
I didn't think about saying that. Anyway, Di Matteo under the legs. There's a sneaky manoeuvre there. The nutmegs. And now just waiting for you to get the proper position for the flying uppercut. Now, Di Matteo, the way I've seen it. Oh, wait, is the cover?
I mean, that could just be...
Oh, only a one.
One count.
And Di Matteo, she knows lots of different types of holds. She can strike, she can grapple, she can do all of it. She's strangely underhanded this match. It was a bit surprising to see.
The thing is with Laura Di Matteo, when you watch her work, she has the skill set, but she isn't one to shy away from maybe taking a shortcut, especially in a match with an opponent like Gia Adams.
Arms off the ropes. Oh, low cross body there.
Shades of Piper Niven with that 2.5. You can see Gia Adams with this playbook of master strokes tonight, trained by Rampage Brown. If you are trained by Rampage Brown, you are trained for excellence. And you know as well, Rampage Brown is going to be watching.
No pressure.
No pressure, but one of the best wrestlers in the country is going to be grading your performance after this.
Oh, ducks a clothesline with pressure. They've got turned into dust or diamond to what Gia is tonight. Oh, and splashing the
Turn her into
there.
a pancake with that one, let alone a diamond.
And another one. Looking Shrove Tuesday. And sidewalk slam.
Just picks her up like she's nothing.
Proud of the North. Oh, 2 men not that proud.
Straight out of Washington, the original Washington. The original Gia Adams, who will fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. Tonight, it's all about putting away Laura Di Matteo.
I saw earlier talking to the fans, they said, "Oh, you're from Washington, G?" And she went, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, great, give me 6.
Oh, for God.
There.
We apologise if you're watching in Washington.
Haven't got electricity, sorry.
I'll behave.
And Laura doing, again, bring it down bit by bit, chop by chop. Not used to this style, to be honest with you. Maybe she's too focused on the fact that she has that big Eve tournament tomorrow.
Laser focused on having this big win over Gia Adams, making a successful North debut, and it could undo a beautiful missile drop kick.
Yeah.
And that could.
It's one of those Italian missiles. What they're like. But yeah, that's a shame. If she has got that big tournament tomorrow, if she's treating Gia Adams like she's a warm-up, then it's going to be perfect for Gia Adams.
Absolutely, but right now Laura Di Matteo is laser focused on finishing off Gia Adams, nailing that drop kick.
Laser focus, like a Hong Kong protester. Sends her out. Oh, and a tilt-well head scissors. Oh, there she can. This is the Laura that we know.
Oh, Di Matteo's just running through the playbook here as Gia Adams back on her feet almost immediately.
He's trying to second guess her.
God! Spinebuster Rampage Brown style. 2.5.
Oh, that look on the face says it all. Rampage Brown's gonna see that.
He's gonna be furious. Gia Adams just stalking Laura Di Matteo now.
I'll come for a Fisherwoman's Buster, perhaps. Hook in the leg. Oh, it's called Fisher.
We've seen this to an excellent effect in the past, but Matteo sees it, cuts down the tree proverbially, and now...
Oh, she's mushing that. It's over. It's like Italian police investigation. She's taking control and taken it to a bad place. Oh, that's what I thought she's going for there, but she's in a perfect position to be dropped by Big Gia.
Is it going to be Samoan style too? Yes, it is. Big Samoan drop from...
No, not big enough.
And Gia Adams, who's pulling out every move in her locker, can't put away Laura Di Matteo.
The back and forth match here, neither competitor wants to give the other one any insight into what they're thinking. Lots of uncensored thoughts here at North Wrestling, as you can tell by this commentary. Oh, go for the charge again, but no water in the pool, as they say. Flying back. Oh,
look at this. Gia Adams catches her in midair. Drops her with a Uranagi.
Nothing sophisticated about that, just a big old slam. And now the Fisherwoman's DDT.
Oh, spiked her.
1, 2. Oh my God.
The very popular Gia Adams, once again here at North Wrestling. Hey, wait, wasn't that Tonga who attacked? She attacked again as well.
It was indeed, Matthew. It was the same one.
Oh.
Tonga aligning herself with Lizzie Evo here at North, and a similar story being told tonight as was told last time, with Tonga jumping Gia Adams before the match starts.
Well, it worked very well for her last time. So, no, she was. So, I'm sure. Thunder won't strike twice, though. That's just silly, Tom.
You're talking Thunder, the thunderous ovation that Gia Adams got. She is truly the pride of North Wrestling,
right.
And she has taken the British wrestling world head on since humble beginnings here at North. We are so proud that she calls here her home. So very proud.
Beautifully put. I was very happy to see the success she's had in the ring and with the crowd. And with that big boot as well.
The roar of Gia Adams there, taking out Tonga with that lariat.
Watch the big boot, slap to the face. The hardest hitting woman in the Northeast wrestling scene, and we consider all the headlines reading Benwell. Nice crossbody. Consider all the ground that covers.
What they're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Big charge into the corner from Gia Adams. Now on the move in this one. But you've got to believe that Lizzie Evo is hanging around behind the scenes somewhere. She's not left the building yet. She won't leave without Tonga, and Tonga now wants to get out of there quickly.
Oh, okay, that was nice though. Getting her into a position there. I've got to begrudgingly give respect to Tonga though, using her head. It's all right though, Tonga, because if Lizzie does make an appearance, we've got our best referee on the scene. Never mind, she is fucked.
We've got our only referee on the scene in Jumping John Myers, one of the finest in the North when he's vertical. Let's not mention the time he fell over by the River Tyne.
Did he fall over one time?
He did, but he doesn't like us talking about the time that he slipped over, and he doesn't like talking about
We
it.
won't bring up the time he fell over.
We shan't bring up the time that John Myers fell over. He hates it when we bring up the time he fell over. We try and keep it subtle. We may make the odd nod towards it that eagle-eared fans of North may hear, but he doesn't like us talking about the time he fell over. Gia Adams being thrown over by Tonga. Very confident attempt at a cover by Tonga. No way. Almost arrogant. You have nowhere near done enough to keep Gia Adams down at this point.
And I've got dueling chance here. Out of nowhere, there's a scene here for Tonga. God, she could win against the local fan base here for Gia Adams. The Adams family, if you will. Oh, no! Not the grabbing of the hair. Although I expected anything better from her, to be honest with you.
Tonga trying to rip out the hair of Gia Adams to slow down the momentum.
Rude awakening. Oh, maybe.
The rudest of awakenings from Tonga.
Cover right in the middle of the ring. Perfect positioning, but just not enough.
I think if that had done enough, she'd be celebrating with an Instagram story by now. She's hot on the socials, is Tonga, at It's Tonga. She asked me to say that.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I have to make sure I plug the socials. Not being very social with the North Faithful is Tonga. That look of disrespect that she has for the North Faithful here at Anarchy Brewery. Making real waves. Both of these women have across the British wrestling scene, and they bring unique forms of violence to the North wrestling scene. Takedown by Tonga, working over that arm of Gia Adams. Hard to punch someone with your broken hand.
Very good point. And let's go for both of them. Oh. It's a fair point.
It's a different dialect in Sheffield.
Oh, only two.
Lots of love for Gia Adams. Trying to will her on. They're trying to be the tag partner that she needs in this one. As Tonga choking out Gia Adams in the corner.
And now a blatant choke here, but obviously the referee's spotting it. Good job, John.
John Myers on that one. And Tonga repositioning John Myers, but gives Gia enough time to recoup.
Still managing get these shots off despite the pain. You can see by the face that these are hurting, taking a lot out of her.
Gia Adams is clutching that injured arm, and you can see the pain etched on her face every time she whips or throws a punch. It's doing damage to her. It's lowering her health bar as well.
Running here a good there. Oh!
Single leg drop kick, nailed it.
So when you put all the emphasis on one leg, tends to put a lot of pain in a smaller area than just a standard drop kick.
Gia's trying to shake off the pain in her arm. Swings around. Oh, she's looking for that Samoan drop. Not quite able to land it. Swings around.
Oh, back suplex there, right in the back of the... there we go. Oh, 2.
2.5 for Gia Adams.
Sorry about the noises. And, back send on.
Shades of Piper Niven landing that one.
Fall back. Near sent on. Still not enough. I'll say this about Tonga. Cheating, attacking from behind person that they are still putting up a hell of a fight here against Gia.
Absolutely. They really take the fight to Gia Adams as Tonga really putting one over on her. But Gia Adams trying to scratch and claw her way back into it.
Oh, divorce court. Lots of them in Sheffield. Taking it down. Oh! Wide open there for the big knee. There's the battle plan in action. It's a 2. Oh. John's too close to the ropes. Bow again. Give a soft golf clap. Wait, here it is. Yeah, to Tonga for a good plan. Take away the left arm, take away the right arm. Wide open for that knee in the face. I think if she'd been right in the middle of the ring there, that would have ended the match. Well, the chance for Tonga getting louder now. They appreciate a good battle plan here.
They absolutely do.
Oh, the unprettier, the kill switch, the impaler. None of them.
And here we go, Samoan drop landed by Gia Adams. Plenty of G-force behind that one. Fisherwoman's DDT. And Gia Adams.
Oh.
Wearside versus Merseyside on Tyneside. And this, Matthew, we have been ringside watching this bubble and bubble and bubble, and we are fit to burst.
There's enough bad blood between these two to start a pandemic. For those not keeping score, fantastic for you, Patrick. Lizzie Evo, partner in crime Tonga, have been prodding and insulting and mocking and standing on Superwoman's cape for months with Gia Adams. The triple threat match, getting the victory over the tag team title tournament.
We'll get into the semantics in just a moment, but right now these two are kicking fuck out of each other, Matt.
Exactly, as talented as Lizzie Evo is, the Northern Belt Collector, she's known in some circles. It means to be said, she is shallower than a worm's grave.
The Belt Collector is collecting a belting from Gia Adams here at Anarchy Brewery this evening.
Gia Adams, the local hero from Washington. Oh!
And look at this. This is a fire in Gia Adams that we haven't seen before at North Wrestling. She's always had that energy, always had that strength, but there is an emotional edge to Gia Adams tonight, and Lizzie Evo, just one look across her face says it all. She wasn't ready for Gia, at least this version of Gia tonight.
Well, this was a standard heel rivalry. The victories exchanged back and forth. Lizzie getting more than she should have. But it got personal when she brought up Gia's mum. Gia's mum, who's at every show Gia attends. Let the crowd do the talking.
And do you know what? There's one thing you know, Matthew. Being from this neck of the woods yourself, there's a lot of things you can say, you can do, and we won't bat an eyelid. You don't fuck with family, though. You do not fuck with family.
Nah.
And Lizzie Evo is learning that the hard way.
Oh, stop myself in the corner. Lizzie Evo shot the midsection.
But worth noting that Lizzie Evo, no matter how much she has prodded and poked and tried to anger the bear that is Gia Adams, she's incredibly capable. But right now, can't get a look in.
Just like those downwards cross bodies. The opponent sat down. Go down with all the force of the go northeast.
Gia looking to square go with Lizzie Evo. Hooking up for that fisherwoman's buster. Get it done early.
Quick clothesline there. It is annoying. Lizzie Evo gets under your skin like a splinter, but she is very good in the ring.
Annoyingly so. No Tonga here tonight, though. Normally, Lizzie Evo's got that backup in the form of the Ultimate Diva. They've been thick as thieves here at North Wrestling, but tonight Lizzie Evo very much walking alone.
Yeah, and Lizzie Evo, it's not a position she's used to being in. She was on that crutch to lie on. But now, one-on-one, can she beat Gia Adams, which is almost the level in North Wrestling of actually winning a title at this point, something that Lizzie Evo loves.
Talking of pillars, talking of groundwork, talking of foundations, as Rory Coyle was doing earlier on. Gia Adams certainly part of that story. Her tale with North Wrestling is one that is so special. She started here putting the ring together, and it seems within the blink of an eye, she was front and center and the star attraction. And Gia Adams has scratched and clawed to make North Wrestling her very own. And Lizzie Evo walking on in here. This is for Lizzie Evo. This is not a place of holy ground. For Lizzie Evo, this is a fucking booking. For Lizzie Evo, this is a tax write-off outside of Liverpool. For Lizzie Evo, there's no passion for the Northeast. There's no passion for where we are. But for Gia Adams, that is all there is. And she's walked straight into Gia Adams' living room and kicked the dog. And Gia Adams will not stand any more for that.
Not standing at all now.
No.
That chin lock there. Again, middle of the ring. Nice ring work.
Lizzie Evo has changed the pace of this match completely.
Chin lock to go for a pinfall. Nope. But every time she does that, she has exerting energy, kicking out. So I think she's doing that. She's knowing she's not going to kick out of it. Just wants to lose energy. And now, take it down to the mat. Our astute referee there, jumping John ready to check on whatever happens. I doubt she is going to be taken out by a move like this.
Absolutely not, but what it's doing is it's wearing down Gia Adams. It's going to take away some of that energy that she would expend hitting the Samoan drop, hitting those senton dives. She's wearing Gia Adams down, knowing that if she can ruin the cardio game of Gia Adams, that's going to be half the battle won. Look at these heavy strikes from Lizzie Evo. Swinging!
Simple kneeling clothesline there. Again, no, Lizzie concentrates way too much on what the crowd thinks. It's not much. Very lazy pin there. Again, looking at the crowd. Oh, there we go. Number one fan.
Number one, so why try harder, says Lizzie Evo. Making waves everywhere she goes, part of TNT Wrestling. She was...
Oh, wait, who's that she's bumped up to?
Oh, that's... Oh, well, there was a few people in the front that she flipped the bird to, but of course, front and center is Gia Adams' mom.
Oh.
Or Gia Adams' sister. I quite often confuse. It's a 2.5.
Roll up there. And down she goes.
And Lizzie Evo has just controlled the pace of this match. Lizzie Evo takes great joy in being in the home of Gia Adams and dominating and humiliating the way that she is. This is an away match fixture for Liverpool, for Lizzie Evo, and she takes great joy in just taunting this crowd before she gets back on the train to Lime Street.
When's she leaving?
Hopefully in a minute.
Not soon enough. Thanks, Tom. And Lizzie with the slaps. The hair pull, referee having a warn. Could do a better job because she goes right to it. Oh, ref. And now, looking right at the relatives. At the Adams family. And again, continuing to abuse them. She's definitely in the mental headspace of G. Adams, but again, such a waste of talent, this Lizzie. Always constantly thinking about what the crowd think of her.
But right now, she's being incredibly effective against Gia Adams. Jesus! Crashing into that steel post.
And now she's going right to her.
That's Gia Adams' mum that Lizzie Evo's... Get in there!
Slap her down!
Slap her fucking down! The spooky Susan matriarch is mauling Lizzie Evo! And that's firing up Gia Adams! You don't fuck with Gia Adams' family!
Trio clotheslines. You're right. G. Adams fired up now. Now it's personal. Sidewalk slam. Middle of the ring. This could be it.
Good for Gia's mum or sister.
Lizzie had it coming.
Lizzie more than had it coming. And now Gia Adams with that armbar. Gonna break the fingers that flipped off her own mum.
That's right. I think that's a deliberate move on her attempt. Oh, yeah.
There's a special energy about Gia Adams tonight.
Go on, Pet. Flip her off now. Takes the ropes. We'll have to minus 5 count. Oh, Gia reluctant to give it up. Can't think why.
Tonight, it's all about Gia Adams getting the proverbial monkey off the back in Lizzie Evo. Someone who has taunted Gia Adams since we returned here at North Wrestling.
Oh.
Huge senton bomb wipes out Lizzie Evo.
Crowd's showing her support for Gia. They've been through the thick times and the thin times with her. They're happy to see her. They'll be really, really happy to see her beat Lizzie Evo tonight.
And Lizzie Evo on the ground as Gia Adams looks out to the North faithful that have had her back every step of the way. Up we go for one more Samoan with feeling. No! But Gia with a roll-up!
Roll-up! Oh. Too close to the ring ropes. Not that I'm complaining. Now is he trying to give grief to the ref? Well, there's one person in this entire arena she hasn't insulted. Oh! It's a running knee. In the... Oh, Samoan drop!
Perfectly executed, and now...
Oh! Oh! Fisherman DDT!
She has done it! Gia Adams with an emotional victory over Lizzie Evo here at Anarchy Brewery.